All right, what's happening, good people? I know it's been a while, and you haven't seen a Whiskey Wednesday post from me for a while. Sorry, I know I'm a slacker, but I wanted to pop in because I recently posted in my whiskey group that I'm a part of about my inexperience with Scotch and how I've pretty much stuck with one bottle, only because I'm pretty much scared of Scotch and trying anything. I'm scared because of bad experiences of Scotch that came when I was actually too young to even be drinking. I asked everybody recommendations based on my one bottle of Glenlivet. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to be talking about those Scotches, and I'll be trying them and giving my opinion. They gave me suggestions, and before I start tasting them, I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I've gotten out of my research, and wanted to try and figure out if I really am missing something or if I'm not. As I said, I only have one bottle of Scotch, and it's Glenlivet, and it's in my cabinet. I only pull it out when our friend Audra comes through, and she doesn't come through very often. But you know, I hear people talking all the time about how great Scotch is, and I realized that I've never really explored the world of Scotch. So I went out and bought a couple different ones. But here's what I've learned so far in my research. And please excuse me if you already know this, because like I said, I'm new to Scotch. So the first thing I learned is Scotch is the most popular whiskey on the market. I learned that there are 5 types of Scotch. There's single malt, which means it comes from a single distillery and is made with malted barley and water. And single malt must be made from barley. There's single grain, and it comes from a single distillery, and it's made from water and a grain that doesn't have to be malted barley. It could be corn, could be rye, could be wheat. The third thing is blended malt is a blend of 2 or more Scotch or malt whiskeys, malt Scotches. 4 is a blend, comes from 2 or more whiskeys from different distilleries. Then there's the blended Scotch, which is a blend of 1 or more single malt Scotches with the addition of 1 or more single grain Scotches. There are 5 regions that the 5 types come from. And this is the most interesting thing for me to learn. I had no idea when people were talking about this that they meant regions. So there's the Islay region, which is typically smoky and salty. There's the Speyside region, which is lighter and fruitier. There's the Highland region, which is drier and fuller. There's the Campbellton region, which is briny and dry. There's the Lowland region, which is light and malty. The fourth thing I learned was Scotch was meant to be a sipping spirit and was not meant for mixing. And when you are sipping and tasting Scotch, it should feel like a warm hug and not a noose around your neck. I will be trying Scotches that I picked up probably the next time. They were recommended as baby steps in my whiskey group, basically for a newbie like I am. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you get a little bit out of my Scotch journey. I'm learning a little bit about it, and like I said, it's like I didn't realize that when they were talking about Scotches, they talked about the Isleys and the Speysides and the Highlands, and I never knew that they meant regions. I didn't know what that meant. So in my research, and I came across that, I was like, oh, that's what that meant. I didn't know. Who'd ever thunk it? So I'm learning stuff as I go on. I think I'm going to be more of a Islay guy because I like the smoke. I like a little bit of the smoky, but then there's part of me that thinks might like the fruity stuff. So anyway, based on the recommendations, and I trust the whiskey group that I'm part of, I bought a couple of the Scotches that they recommended because they know better than I do, obviously. So I'm going to try it, and who knows, if I like it, I'll try it again. If I don't, I'll have another bottle sitting on the shelf that somebody else can drink when they come over. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to another Whiskey Wisdom Wednesday. Next week, I should be either tasting a Scotch or I'll be giving you my update on the Scotch that I was tasting. Either way, the review of the Scotch is going to be on my YouTube channel. Probably snippets of it will be on Instagram. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out. I will see you guys next time I pop through. Hopefully next week. Talk to you later. Bye.